And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Aaron Aflalo was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. And here we have a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Gibson hasn't been able to land a single shot thus far in this matchup. If I was a teammate, I'd be doing my best to remind him he's still got 2 more quarters to change things around. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that happen. And now look at the numbers. Here are the top plays.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And welcome back to Madison Square Garden for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. New York's got a slim lead as the third quarter gets underway. But, Jeff, this one's anyone's game right now.
It is very closely and hotly contested. I like how both teams are playing. They've just got to try to get a little bit more separation with some sound quality possession.
Picked off by Gasol. Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Anthony, the jumper, hits the three. A huge shot from downtown. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season.
Good job of concentration. Dead aim on the target and knocked it straight through.
Puts it home with a slam.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Calderon walks it across. Lopez can't get the layup to fall. And he throws it down.
This is the type of action we've grown accustomed to in the NBA. This back and forth where the lead change offense throughout the game. This is exactly the type of exhilarating basketball that I would pay to see.
Strips him of the ball. Nice defensive play. There he goes. Nobody near him. Takes the three. And Derrick Rose with the jumper. Puts it in. He's averaging 17 points per game this season.
I have such admiration for guys who can consistently put the ball in the bucket. Got off to a great start and hasn't let up here in the second half.
Lots of room there.
And the run continues, Jeff. Boy, it's getting uncomfortable. Why haven't they called timeout?
This gets you fired, Mike.
There's the whistle, and the timeout is finally called.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally calling a timeout. I'm glad you finally listened to the Jefferino. My goodness, what took you so long?
So many talented scorers in our game right now, Jeff, but Carmelo Anthony, year in and year out, is right up there at the top.
He came into the league a dominant scorer, and it stayed the same way. And, Mike, it's the ability in so many areas of the floor to be great.
Gasol for two, able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead. Pau Gasol with 6 points and 2 rebounds.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
To the basket, flips it up, it's good. And Derrick Rose with 7 points in the third quarter.
This is beautiful offensive basketball that we're witnessing tonight, from start to finish. You look at the tone he set in the first half, and it's carried right over to the second.
Three and a half gone by in the third. New York's down by 10. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Bulls ball.
And we have a couple of substitutions here.
Number 9, Kyle O'Quinn. Into the game for Chicago, number 21, Jimmy Butler.
Rose for three, and Derrick Rose with the play from way downtown. He's averaging 17 points per game this season.
Great confidence to shoot that long three from straight on, and knocked it right in.
Knocks it down for two. New York's shooting 48% from the field.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Oh, tough shot off the double team, getting the two-pointer.
Okay, now that's just lucky. No one makes a game plan based on forcing shots through double teams. That was just pure luck, and he got his wish granted.
Anthony on the drive. That shot won't go.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Aflalo for two. The Knicks with the offensive rebound for another possession. Gasol the rebound. Rose into the front court. Slams it down.
The assist from number 1, Derrick Rose.
Quick move to get inside. Dunks it hard. Oh, and he throws it down.
The assist from number 1, Derrick Rose.
Anthony fires away. And that will end the third quarter. New York's down by 17. We'll be right back with more NBA basketball here on ESPN after the break. Three quarters complete, and as we head to the fourth, this team has done nothing right from the opening tip.
Yeah, it's been a blowout from Jump Street. They got what they deserved. They put little into the game, so therefore they got little out of the game, and we are just counting down these 12 minutes. Can't wait for it to be over.
And Carmelo Anthony's whistled for the foul. Offensive, says the ref. Chicago's leading New York by a score of 52-35. A ferocious slam.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Anthony fires yet again. Anthony's two-pointer won't go. Rose bringing it up. To the rim, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. He's averaging 20 points per game this season.
Chicago's found a way to turn up their scoring output in the second half. They're finding a swagger to their offense.
That's good. And Carmelo Anthony with 10 points.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Dunleavy jumper. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Good finish inside. They double him. Porzingis from three-point territory. Porzingis off the mark from downtown. Gibson's shot turned back. The two defenders converge. Clearly a foul called against the Knicks. Their first team foul. And Joakim Noah will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. This is the first. This is the second one as well. Porzingis against Gasol. Calderon fires. It's good. A two-pointer. And Jose Calderon with 5 points. Chicago's leading New York by a score of 58-39. Rose against Calderon. In the paint, it's good. A two-pointer. Chicago's shooting 66% from the field.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Anthony against Dunleavy. Screen set nicely. Anthony for two, lets it go. Anthony's unable to knock it down. Dunleavy for two, puts it up. Nice touch at the basket.
The assist from number 21, Jimmy.
Calderon against Rose. Anthony the jumper. The Knicks with control on the rebound. Oh, he swats it. Out of bounds. Whistle sounds. It'll be Knicks ball. From deep in the corner. Porzingis shot from behind the arc won't go. Noah's trying for position in the paint. Gasol against Anthony. Rose, no good on the layup attempt.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Anthony for two, shoots away, puts it in. The Knicks down by 23. And he throws it down.
And that pretty much wraps it up. The rest of the game is a waste of my time.
Fires away from downtown. Quick rebound by Butler. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. Rose on the drive, hits for two. That's a 10-2 run for the Bulls. Anthony against Dunleavy, shoots the three, and Carmelo Anthony with the bucket from downtown. Double team closing in. And the game is over. The final score: